we continue to look at some of the stories that are not adding up with the Arise News anchors situation. It is true that when the Nigerian police want to work, they will work. They will get results. And again, the speed with which they apprehended the suspects in this case is both commendable and also surprising. I'm not saying that you cannot apprehend criminals within the shortest possible time. But some other things, even more than that, raises some concern. The tribute to Somi by her goddaughter somehow buttressed or affirmed my suspicion, or some of these questions in my mind about the genuineness of the robbery incident that took Somi's life. I don't think, like I have said in my first video, that lady jumped from the stairs. She was thrown from that balcony by someone. Someone threw her. These people in their confession have said we were trying to help her not to jump, or help rescue her, or help hold her, or help save her from falling from the balcony. How can you say that kind of thing? You have the audacity, the mind to come and rob somebody under gunpoint to the extent of even killing the person's security guard, and now you have the mind to save the person from falling from the balcony. That logic doesn't add up, coming from a criminal. And then the CCTV footage the police released. Didn't also make sense. Those people didn't look like the conventional criminals. They were not gashed for the operations. And then there was no time we saw them in the active robbery in the whole estate, or more than 15 flats that was said to have been robbed. And up till now, we have not seen people who have been robbed alongside Somi. And again, they say they shared 200,000 from the proceeds of the crime. One will ask, is it monies that they stole? No individual has come out to say, this was the amount stolen from me. Or the sales from the proceeds of the crime, like the police is trying to imply. I'm not putting anything on the police, but I'm feeling that their haste in trying to supply answers in situations like this, or their desire to impress Nigerians in situations like this, also puts them against scrutiny. Okay, did they sell the properties? When did they move them to raise that kind of money? If we are to even do the mathematics, basically, if you guys share to 200, they said they were about 15, they would have raised how much? A little bit above some millions. Was those monies the ones they raised from robbing the people or selling the properties that were stolen? Ironically, there's also a lady in the group. So all these things are not adding up. And the goddaughter said she did not jump. She did not jump. She did not jump.
She did not jump. She did not jump. She did not jump.
I don't think she did too. Those people, pushed her or threw her away from the balcony. She may have also resisted some things or certain attempts on her life. And they flung her out of the balcony. Dramatized the robbery to get to this lady. Only God knows what beef she has with them. It is still the same terror we are talking about. The Nigerian government can deny all it wants about the real situation of the insecurity ravaging the country and make up stories. But on our own side as the citizens, we will keep asking questions, and they should not feel angry when we ask these questions.